You know where you are?
This is Nollywoodpicturestv.
Let me have the whole of the gods. Bring it. Yes. When you after Bono, eh? The whole of the gods has done its sacred duty once again. Eh? Bring it down.
Father, you mean there is a new moon in the sky?
Yes. My son, take the whole of the gods and keep it in its place. Wait till I return. Eh?
Are you going out, Father?
Yes, my son. I have a sacred duty to perform tonight.
But, Father, this is not the 7th moon of the year.
Yes, my son. Eh? Ejogo, the duty tonight has nothing to do with the new yam rights. Anyway, I will explain when I get back. Eh? For now, duty calls.
But, Father...
Hey! Mm-mm. Mario, come on. Mario, come on. Wagon, Palomo Kunza. Mario, come on. Wagon, Palomo Kunza. Hey! Nasi nebu Veneza London, Zabegun Obo. Mario, Wagon, Palomo Kunza. Zanumo. Hey! No one knows that they are walking the more. Mbemgoka mwangu abu azuka na no. Mbemgoka mwangu azuka na no bo. Okadi bia wala azuka na bata no bu alose. Mbarezanumo. Hey! Mbarioke mo. Uloko nelu. Aya. Mbari eje ho. Mboka ho. Ofrume ho. Ho 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 ho.
Of the gods. The wise one. The great wise one. You are welcome. You are welcome. Oh, Bago. Anya Godoja Fosa.
Eyes of God of Godo Keeper.
Your Majesty, need I remind the Akabajilogy of Ngodo Kingdom that the peculiar message that brought the mouthpiece of the gods to the people's palace cannot be delivered without the presence of the object of it.
It's normal.
Obago, ignorance of the norms is not a disease for the leaders of the people.
Of course.
Except they no longer enjoy the support of the gods. But in this case, the Akai Bajiroj and his able chiefs are fully aware of what is required, even without the prompting of the gods. We were just waiting for you to arrive first.
You have spoken well, Your Majesty. Obago, the chief servant of the gods of Ngodo land, has arrived.
Oh, welcome. And we welcome you with open and clean hearts to Ngodo Kingdom.
Welcome.
Lolo,
Your Majesty.
go and bring the face of the moon of Ngodo Kingdom. Tell her that the chief priest is here, and my elders too.
Yes.
They want to behold the face of the moon of Ngodo Kingdom. Please.
Yes, that is it. Your Majesty, that is it. Okay. Your Majesty. Eyes of the gods, you are very much welcome.
Wisdom personified.
Oh, there she comes.
Which is my princess?
Most virtuous princess. Fairest of the fair.
I greet you.
The moon of Ngodo land.
Achalugu.
Majestic as the eagle.
Oh.
And delicate as the flower. And of its very end.
My prettiest.
You are as majestic as the eagle. And as delicate as the flower. The gods have revealed to me the new moon and have released accordingly the royal gong of union to me.
As always, wise one, the gods are never wrong. they are wise.
Are you ready for it?
The all-knowing gods have spoken, as shown by the sacred gong in your hand, wise one. Who am I to say or act otherwise?
Thank you, beauty among stars. May you remain under the favor of the gods.
Say,
Your Majesty, the ball is in your court. You and your chiefs. Obago will be waiting at the people's shrine in the morning. May the gods see us through.
say,
Oh. My presence.
Oban.
Igwe. Aka gbajiri ọjị.
Ọ ga-adịrị gị.
Ọ gbajiri ọjị. Lọlọ. Hey. Very good.
Good day, Your Majesty. Highness. Your Highness. Your Highness.
Oria. Afọ. Nkwo. Amen.
Some privacy with my daughter now. Okay. You may all return to your duty post.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Walk with me.
Mother, you did not come into my chamber to wish me well and hug me before I slept last night, like you always do.
Anxiety, my dear. Anxiety invaded your father's noble mind and also kept your mother restless throughout the night after the elders left. Though it was so powerful a feeling, but it never made us forget or care less about you. For it was because of you we were anxious.
Anxious because of me?
Yes.
Am I in danger?
No, my daughter. Ojugo, you are our only child, my dear daughter. It has a lot of implications for you, for us, for the dynasty and the entire kingdom. Those implications and the fact that from now on, control of how events will unfold in your life and the royal dynasty is no longer in our hands, but in that of the gods. That was what worried us last night. Didn't you share the same feeling with us?
Mother, I have learnt the virtue of patience and to trust in the infallibility of the gods. Why then will I fear for events that I know the gods are firmly in control of?
You mean you're not worried about the kind of man the gods are going to choose for you as a husband?
Our ancient royal customs and traditions forbids me from having any association whatsoever with any man that is outside our royal extended family. That, I was told, is to ensure that I do not have emotional attachment with any man except that which the gods have chosen for me. I have so tuned my entire being into that reality, trusting in the wisdom of the gods. So I have no reason, and I have found none, to be anxious.
Not even about the character of the man?
My father has always taught me that the heart cannot trust and fear at the same time. And my parents now trying to tell me that my trusting in the gods has always been a mistake?
Hold on to that trust and never give up on that, no matter what happens. That was what I brought you here to tell you this morning. Your father's instructions, though. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you for reassuring my worried heart with your wise words.
All is well, my mother.
Let me walk you to your chamber.
Igwe. Oloko nelu, huh? Mbare aje ekpe, ho! Mboko, ho! Mbrume, ho! 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 Mbare, the mighty tree that shelters the living and the dead, the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the all-powerful. You are the eternal code that freezes even the fishes of the sea. There is no Ngodo without you, and there is no you without Ngodo. For both of you embody the essence of each other. Yesterday you started the process by revealing the new moon to your servant. And as is customary, the sovereign of Ngodo and his chiefs are before you to learn the ultimate. Speak, that the kingdom may be at peace with men and the gods. Who is the groom you have anointed for our most beautiful princess? Speak, for by the peculiar circumstance you put us into, when you gave only her to our Igwe as a child, only you can choose her bride. She is ripe for marriage according to Ngodo's royal marital tradition. And she and the people await your wise choice for her. Speak, my Lord and God of the people.
What did the gods say, Obago? Is my daughter in any danger?
Oh, your majesty, she is not.
Why then is the countenance of the chief servant of the gods as dark as the ominous cloud that heralds the evil rain?
What the gods said is unprecedented by its complication, your majesty.
Bago, what did the gods say?
According to Ngodo's royal history, the circumstance that brought you and the chiefs here had occurred twice in distant past. And in those two occasions, the gods anointed the royal groom without getting humans involved. Am I wrong?
No, you are not, but Obago, please, what did the gods say? Stop this rigmarole and just tell us what the gods said.
The all-knowing gods chose 3 grooms for the princess.
What? How in the name of common sense will the princess marry 3 different men at the same time?
All 3 are anointed royal grooms. Only one of them shall become the anointed husband for our princess. when the process is over.
What process, wise one? In short, who are these royal grooms?
Ejike, the upper son of late Arinze Nkume, Ojindo, the son of Ndume Nkume, and Chijindo, his twin brother.
All three from the same family?
The choice of the gods, not mine, your majesty. The gods who anointed the royal grooms did so with the following instructions, which must be followed to the letter, for they warned of dire consequences for anyone who tries to interfere or influence things in any way. Ejike will be trained in the next 16 days in the art of wrestling by Ndukwe, the great wrestler. Ojindo will be likewise trained in the art of hunting by Okonji, the greatest hunter in the kingdom. So also will Chijindo be trained in the use of flute by Opoto, the master flutist of the kingdom. At the end of the training, the person to be declared the anointed husband of the princess will be selected at a competition in the palace. To be selected, Ejike must be able to throw 7 strong wrestlers before us. If he is thrown by any of them, he will be disqualified. On his own part, Ojindo will shoot at and pierce 7 molded fufu that will be thrown in the air before any of them falls to the ground. If he misses any of them, he will be automatically disqualified. On his part, Chijindo will have to call down the rain with the flute, or he will be disqualified. Nobody dares question the gods. Go and get them ready, for the process starts tomorrow.
Thank you, wise one.
Sure.
No, soccer.
Greetings. The lions of the People's Palace of Ngodo Kingdom. Are we safe?
Greetings from His Royal Majesty, Igwe Obieze Ugumba, the Akabajoroje IX of Ngodo Kingdom. To you, Ndume Nkume, your amiable wife, and our most noble twins of Ngodo Kingdom, whom the gods and the ancestors have in their infallible wisdom honored and elevated today.
Mbago, the chief lion of the People's Palace. This is a strange, very strange salutation from the king to my humble family. Again I ask, are we safe?
My colleagues have sworn by the most sacred deity of our kingdom to protect the royal family and anybody connected to it, even if it means dying in the process.
We are not royals, not connected to the royal family in any way, Mbago. We are only a humble and loyal subjects of our most noble king.
And your humility and loyalty have not gone unnoticed, even by the gods of our land. They who see in secret and reward in secret have decided to handsomely reward you today. Ojindo, yes. You and your brother, Chijindo, you've been anointed royal grooms by the gods of our land.
What? We?
royal grooms?
Yes.
How? Yes, Mbago, how? To the best of my knowledge, the king has only one daughter. How could the gods anoint 2 royal grooms for her? Twins, for that matter.
The gods are wiser than men, Ndume. We are here on royal order to bring the favored twins to the palace.
Lions of the palace, my husband and I would like to accompany our children to the palace, please.
Hey.
Feel free then. Now shall we?
Ejike! Ochane bodo wokoma. Okeno nefe nikpa. Azuero alawamba. I greet you, Ejike.
The chief lion of Ngodo Palace. Your praises make my hair stand. To what do I owe these praises? Am I safe?
Yes, Ejike. The wise god of Ngodo Kingdom. Praise you even more than I, Ejike.
I don't understand.
The gods of our land have anointed you the royal groom, Ejike. What? Yes.
Yes! I thank you, the gods of our land! Thank you, the gods of my forefathers! Are you serious?
Yes, Ejike. I'm here to take you to the palace.
Right now?
Yes, Ejike.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. What pranks are the gods out to play with my family? Why would the gods give the more difficult of the selected tasks to my children? How can such be called wisdom of the gods by everybody instead of what it really is? Mockery of the gods? Yes. It's obvious that they had already chosen my orphaned nephew, Ejike, and are only dramatizing everything for their own dubious fun. Which young man in this kingdom would stand a chance against a non-crafty wrestler like Ejike, especially after he has gone through an intensive training by Ndukwe the cat? Definitely none. He will sure be the anointed husband of the princess. Yes, the gods only selected my children in order to publicly make jest of them and my family. My children?
Isoma? Isoma?
What is it, Tutuma? A baby?
Yes, a newborn baby. I found him in the middle of the forest.
Whose baby is he?
I don't know.
And you picked him? Eh?
Yes, from the look of things, he was abandoned to die. And... What is it? What is it?
Baby's coming.
What is it?
The baby's coming. Oh, help me. Help me. It's coming.
What is it?
Baby's coming.
How could even the chief priest refer to Ojindo and Chijindo as twins? Does it mean that even the gods he serves are ignorant of what Isioma and I did that day? If yes, how then could they be called wise? Stop, Ndume. What if they are introducing this strange drama into the selection of a royal groom for the princess in order to complete the very drama that they started 27 years ago in that forest? Yes, because the princess, being the only child of the Igwe, is forbidden from ever getting married to someone who is not from this kingdom, and for that too, it is an exclusive reserve of the gods to choose a husband for her. Why then are the gods desecrating our tradition themselves by naming an Ellen like Chijindo one of the grooms? Ndume, you are not wise enough to give the right answers to these questions. But you are not so foolish that you cannot tell that whoever is behind this jamboree is doing it for Ojindo's sake and no one else. Ejike is not a threat to Ojindo, my son, becoming the prince's husband. Chijindo is, and is not my son. If this is really a prank by the gods, then it's time to introduce more twists into it. I want to, and I must become a royal by marriage. And it must be through my biological son, not my adopted son. I owe him that duty as his natural father. So to hell with the warning of the gods that no one should interfere.
Opoto said it would take 1 year of constant training to learn enough to be able to please a human with the flute. Now, becoming so good at it that you'll be able to please the elements to release the rain. One has to train for 7 years at least. He also said that in the history of Ngodo Kingdom, no flutist has ever been able to bring down the rain, even in the heart of the rainy season. Now, my brother, this is not just the dry season. This is the heart of the Harmattan season.
Chinjinu, sit down. Come, sit. What are you saying in essence?
What I'm saying is that clearly the gods included me in this just to amuse people that day. Yes, for all intents and purposes, this is clearly a contest between you and Ejike. How? How? Apart from Ndukwe, the cat, Ejike is the next most crafty wrestler in the whole of Ngodo Kingdom. Now imagine what he would become after 16 days of intensive training by the master wrestler himself. Now you, my brother, on the other hand, you are a professional hunter. You have been a professional hunter since you were 14 years old. You are a talented marksman with your bow and arrow, second only to the man who was handpicked to train you himself, Okonji. How many times have I seen you, Ojindo? How many times have I seen you shoot down flying birds in this compound with your bow and arrow just for fun? Uncountable times. Now tell me, what is molded fufu compared to the tiny Nza birds, which are among the birds that I've seen you shoot down in this compound several times before? Me on the other hand, I am a talented carver, and the gods decided to give me a flute. Clearly, the odds are stacked against me. Doesn't that say it all?
Listen, this process is an affair of the gods. They are unpredictable in their ways of wisdom. If the gods did not rule you out, do not rule yourself out.
I'm just being realistic here.
Zindo, all natural things are directly controlled by the gods who named you, including the rain and the harmattan. Or are you doubting the wisdom of the gods?
I am not.
Listen, the sin of blasphemy is first committed in the heart even before it is voiced out. My brother, beware of the thoughts you hold and the words you speak. The gods see everything. They hear everything and they knows everything.
You know what?
What?
I count myself very, very lucky to be the twin brother to such a wise man like you, Ojindo. Thank you for restoring my hope and my faith.
It's not fair, come on.
And I promise you, if you win, I will carve the image of an eagle for you as a congratulatory gift.
And if you win, I will hunt down a very big lion for you so that you will march down to the palace, decorated with its majestic skin.
It's okay. Okay. Give me your hand. I swear to you today, Ojindo, my brother, that if I win this day, that if I win, I will do everything within my power to make sure that you and Papa are given royal appointments in the palace so that we can all stay together as a family.
Oh, my dear brother, I swear to you the same thing. It's all right, man. It's all right.
Isioma, how long have you been here?
Shortly after you came out from the house.
That means you had everything they have been saying.
Yes, I did. Now you are not looking happy. And you are talking to me in whispers. Are you thinking what I'm thinking too?
Tell me, what do you think?
9. The destiny of Chijindo has gone into an alliance with the gods of the land to conclude the game they started with us in the forest 27 years ago. Like on that fateful day, we do not know what his destiny is or what it is up to with the gods. But one thing is sure. Chijindo has not gone into any contest with Ojindo and failed. Now, what makes you think that this is going to be any different?
Nothing. We may not know his destiny as you have said. But whatever it is, his destiny is a winner.
9. He is not our son. Chijindo is not our son. In something as important as this, can we fold our arms and watch him prevail over our own biological son? Remember, whoever wins this contest will marry the princess.
Yes.
As the only child of the Igwe, the person automatically becomes a royal. He will move into the palace. And their first son will be the next Igwe. And if the present Igwe dies before that child is 22 years, the princess' husband will mount the throne as a regent of Ngodo Kingdom till the child gets to the age. 9. Saving Chijindo's life, bringing him up like our own son. Haven't we done enough for him? 9. Have we not done enough for him? We have done enough for him. But deep inside my heart, I I don't believe Ejike is a serious contender in this issue. It is Chijindo I see as a threat to our biological son becoming the husband of Princess Ojugo of Ngodo Kingdom. Oh, don't you think so?
About Ejike and Chijindo, I share the same beliefs with you. But what can we possibly do to stop a man who is obviously a project, a special project of the gods, if he is destined to win in this case?
Oh.
Tell the people all we know about him.
No.
The truth about him.
No, Nai. Not now. We cannot. If we do that, we will be disgraced for lying to them all these years. And if that happens, even if our son wins, we will be barred from entering the people's palace as people who have no integrity remaining in them. Nai, I don't consider that as a victory at all. Rather, it is a monumental disgrace to our family. Yes.
I know all that. That is why I am sort of confused about what to do. Do you have any idea of what we can do to help our biological son become the anointed husband of the princess?
Yes. But it will involve me confessing something that could tear us apart. But I will do that only if you promise me and swear with your life that you will not punish me over it.
You committed an abomination? What did you do, Isioma?
Swear first.
What if I refuse to swear and instead summon my people to force you to confess with the family of 4?
Then Isioma will sing and tell everybody what she knew about the true origin of Chijindo. Now, are you swearing or not? Obago, the eyes and mouthpiece of the gods, I greet you.
Isioma, I greet you too. What brings you to my house at this hour?
The fowl scouts for what to eat in daytime and roost at sundown. Whatever that drives the fowl out in the night, when it's supposed to be roosting, must indeed be extraordinary.
True words. Isioma, grave words indeed. I'm all ears.
Privacy, wise one. Privacy.
Isioma, Obago is alone at home. My son Ejogo went to visit his grandfather in his maternal home. He will be spending the night there. So go on, I'm listening.
Obago, the secret is becoming too heavy for me to continue to carry it in my heart.
Isioma, I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean, Obago. But in case you have forgotten, let me refresh your memory. The woman standing before you was here with her younger husband 29 years ago, seeking solution to her childlessness. You convinced my husband to allow me sleep in a special room, to enable the god of fertility to have a special encounter with me. We complied. Only for a strange man to be coming there to have sex with me every night. At the end of it all, you got me to hug your pregnant wife, according to you, to tap good luck from her. Knowing fully well, as a chief priest, that in our tradition, that any woman who sleeps with you is not supposed to have a direct physical contact with your wife while she is pregnant, or she will die with the pregnancy. The woman died few days later because that deceitful, strange man coming to sleep with me for that 3 nights was you. And when the angry ghost of your wife revealed all these things to me and threatened to strike me with life barrenness, you smooth-talked me into keeping silence, keeping it as a secret. And you quickly caged his spirit with your spiritual powers. You deliberately deceived me and used me to eliminate a woman you claimed you never loved, but was forced on you by your parents because she was betrothed to you at birth.
Isioma, I suffered huge losses as a result of that incident, and you know it. In addition to killing the very lady I wanted to marry after the death of my wife, the gods gave me the option of losing my ability to pregnant any woman, or publicly confessing what I did, or they are going to kill me disgracefully if I ever approach their abode. I accepted to confess my sins, but you came begging. You came and sweet-talked me to lose my virility in order to save your marriage. I even went further to engage a powerful native doctor that restored your fertility. He equally lied to your husband to ensure that your marriage is maintained, and that marriage you are enjoying till date.
Obago, my fertility was restored on a condition that my husband will not be able to impregnate any woman again. And that poor man has been living with that dilemma all these years, believing what your friend native doctor told him, that it was in my destiny to have only one child. I love Ndume, my husband, Obago, and I can no longer bear the pain of watching.
You must continue to bear it, Isioma. You cannot confess publicly, and if you do...
Don't even go there, Obago. Don't even go there. Another native doctor told me the truth some years back. Unlike the lie you and your friend native doctor told me then, that I will run mad for sleeping with a chief priest if my husband or the public should hear about it. The man told me that nothing will happen to me because that intercourse took place without my consent. Rather, it is you who will be disgraced and chased out of your priestly office. In addition to my husband and I having the privilege to recommend punishments for you to Igwe and in council. Is that a lie? Well, I am here to inform you that I am now ready to talk.
Huh?
And my husband and I will tell the Igwe in council to bury you alive.
Isioma, please don't do that. Isioma, you must not do that to me. Please, I beg you.
Apology rejected. Let me go!
Please, I beg you, please. Hey, Isioma, please don't do this. I don't want to die now. Please. Ask for anything, I am going to give it to you. Demand anything, I will do it for you, please. I don't want to die now, please.
Obago, it's okay.
Eh?
It's okay. Get up.
I should stand up.
Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up.
Isioma, please. I don't want to die now. Please.
Obago.
I beg you.
It's
I beg
okay.
you, please.
I
beg you.
Obago.
Don't go public now, please.
Listen to me.
Eh?
Does your womanhood still work?
My manhood?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you ask?
My husband's own stopped working 3 years ago. And Isioma has been sex-starved. I can only continue to keep this secret if only you will agree to continue having sex with me anytime I want it, starting from now.
Isioma, me, Obago, have sex with you?
Yes. What is there?
I can have erection. I can also have sex. But I cannot pregnant any woman.
Don't worry, Obago. All Isioma needs is sexual satisfaction.
Ah.
I don't need children. Are you ready to do it for me? Will you do it for me? Obago, do it for me.
Now?
Yes. Let's go inside.
Your Majesty, the culprit in this is not hard to fathom out. Ejike is the evil hand behind my son's disappearance. My pain is made worse by the fact that instead of disqualifying him, he is still allowed to continue preparation for the competition.